Welcome everybody to another Madden Sim. It's Season 4 into the future. And this is the last chance to hop on the playoff train. There are many teams competing for it right now, and there are not a lot of spots left. So we have a crazy list of games today. I think there's only like 5 that have zero matter to them. So this will be very fun. Last chance for playoffs. Better get on the train like I am. I'm pretty happy right now. Chance for playoffs. Alrighty. So, that's handled. That's handled. Hop into scene. And we open a Madden. Also, my arm's a little sore. I just got a shot, so if I'm doing anything stupid, I'm gonna blame it on that. I also have fettuccine alfredo in the microwave. That's nice. I'm gonna blame it on that. Alright, Madden is slowly opening. I got my pasta. Come on. Take the lid off. There we go. Alright. What's up, Andre? I have so much crap. I gotta probably grab my headphones. That would be smart. Hashtag playoff train. Andre, it's a train I'm glad to be on. So, for our lovely first game of the week, it's one that really matters for both teams. I tried to space them out enough. Washington and Minnesota. Minnesota has clinched the playoffs, but to tie the best record, they have to win this game. I'm on the dining car of a playoff train. Yeah, not quite VIP. No, actually, you are VIP. You're on the VIP part of the train. I'm just on the next train. Heh. Here we go. First game, Washington Vikings. It's a horrible way of saying that. But the Commanders have no owner. And with no owner, they have the Vikings tied right now. Dang. Let's continue going fast, but I'll manually jump. Commanders are moving the ball. 2nd and 10. They take a sack. 4th and 16. They're going to kick the field goal. It's a 1-point game. Vikings with the ball. 2nd and 4. 3rd and 2. 4th and 2. They're going to have to punt to the Commanders. And we're going to go jump forward. What's up, Yaya? Welcome. I forgot what team he took over. The Ravens. Here's Brandon Matthews on a 1st and 10, and he fumbles the ball! It's picked up by the Vikings! Oh no! Brandon fumbling the playoffs! Brandon, you can't do that! Oh my goodness. You can't just fumble the ball away. And that is going to end us as the Vikings win by 4. And they will tie the Chiefs' single-season best record. Brandon Matthews with almost 500 yards. And dang it, why did Josh Allen have to have a good game? That is just sad. Now we head to the Titans, where they will play the Chargers. Right now, both of these teams are already set in stone where they are going to be. Don't think there's much else to really say before we start this one. Titans with a loss here would definitely clinch the best chance at a number 1 draft pick. There we go. Right now, this could have some playoff implications. If the Chargers win, they will have a stronger looking team that the Raiders and Chiefs may get a little bit of boost by playing them twice. Because both of those teams are also playing for the playoffs, trying to hop over the Dolphins. Chargers up 10-7, 16-14. And it's a 1-possession game, and Davis Mills is going to knee it out as the Chargers are going to win by 6. So with the second best record they're going to have, 15. Yeah, Andre, but the Chiefs and Raiders are both playing for that 7-seed spot. The Dolphins could very well be eliminated if the Chiefs and Raiders don't tie. They could already be out. I just don't know. But they're still fighting for that last spot. Because if the Raiders in, they may overhop the Chiefs. It's complicated. It's a complicated matter. As we head to the Rams 49ers. Rams with a win could put themselves potentially right now in the playoffs. We don't know how long that would last. Because they need the Packers, Lions, and Cowboys to all lose. So they are really needing this. This is a division game, which would help their chances as well. Yep, Andre. That's why I put you after. Because, yeah. $14-10. 14-10 still in the fourth. The 49ers have... Oh, they kicked a field goal. That's unfortunate. 2nd and 5, 1st and 10. They need to run the ball. 3rd and 1. If they get it here, it's over. They don't. They're going to kick. Touchback as the 49ers will immediately take a 10-yard penalty. Rams could get a playoff spot. They're not out yet. Here we go. That X-Factor quarterback that was drafted 2 seasons ago, Will James, no touchdowns today. Only just over 40 seconds in a dream as the Rams dropped a int. Cool kid, you are correct. You have been eliminated just so barely. But that just makes sense. Will James, 360, first down, hurry up offense, gotta go quick. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, that's unfortunate. 4th and 6, this has to be a pretty good chunk gain. All they need is a field goal. And that's what they're going for, and it's tipped down as the Rams are gonna win it. That is close. Lawrence Stanchlinski gonna need the ball once and win it for the Rams. It's kind of sad last season they didn't trust Stanchlinski the entire season. And, well, they paid for it by only getting the 7th seed. But this time they could sneak back in with Lawrence Stanchlinski leading. Will James just choked that game away. But probably wanted to anyway. Get another top pick. Will James up to an 84 overall. Now we have Pittsburgh versus the Bears, who have also not clinched yet. They could potentially fall out of the playoffs with a Chiefs and Dolphins win. Bears not been able to win much, as they are 2-13-1, which is insanely sad. But Myles Garrett has 34 sacks on the season, and if there's any team he's going to feast against, it's going to be the Bears. "34 sacks. Ziggy, with a win right here, would 100% clinch playoffs. Which I can guarantee they definitely want to do. Go. I don't doubt the Bears. I think the Bears could do really good. I also think that they could do really bad. And it is 17-0 in the first half. Steelers really want this playoff spot. This would be bad news for the Dolphins and the Chiefs. And believe me, it's very bad news, as it is 31-15. Dang. Dak with 2 wins. I want to go see how many sacks. Myles Garrett ends the season with 37 sacks on the season. That is insane. Myles Garrett is just him. Raiders can, I believe. I think. They could also not. I don't really know how it works. From what I think, yes. They're not absolutely hopeless. They need a lot of miracles, but they could. They need to win against the Chiefs, and then they need the Dolphins to also lose. And it also helps because the Steelers just won. Ziggy, you play in the playoffs. We don't know the exact seeding, but more than likely... Yeah, let's go take a peek at the playoff picture. Right now it has you playing the Bengals, but the Bengals could lose and you could get home court advantage if the Bengals lose their next game. And, oh, what are the chances? We got the Bengals up next. It's almost like I planned it. Oh, wait, I did. Packers already clinched, playing to keep home field advantage. And the Packers, with a win, would also be in contention for that 7th seed in the NFC. So yeah, Axel's the Raiders need a miracle. They're sitting at 8-8, They can make the playoffs at 9-8. But the game doesn't really tell you if you're eliminated or not, which is sad. Packers up 7-0, 7-7. Both teams really wanting this win. 21-7. We just hope it goes down to the wire. Packers take the lead in the fourth. Missed field goal, 35-24. And Baker Mayfield is gonna win it for the Packers as Ziggy gets the 3 seed. Sheesh. Big second half for Baker. 5 touchdowns. And that means the Bills will for sure play the 7 seed, and we will have a Bengals at Steelers match in the first round. The Packers in that spot. Court? Not yet. Right now, you need Detroit and Dallas to lose, and then it's a 50-50 between you and the Rams. So not quite playoffs, but that definitely does help, especially since it's against a very good opponent. As we head to the Bills. So, Court, yeah, not good chances, but you're not out yet. You still got hope, and you just beat a really good team. And Dallas has struggled all season, and they play Atlanta, which is a really good team, so more than likely they're going to lose that game. And then what's the other team you need to lose? You need the Lions to lose. And Detroit plays Cleveland. Andre, this game doesn't matter a whole lot for you. And Tampa Bay, it doesn't matter at all, actually. So both teams playing for relatively nothing. 14-7. 21-13. And we got ourselves a tie game. Not that it really matters. Oh, dang. I meant to go to slow, but I guess nobody scored yet. Justin Fields to move his team to ego at 13-4. As Robinson goes down for a loss. Maybe gain a yard. I don't know. 18 seconds. Bills have 1 timeout left. 55-yard field goal from here. And they're going to pick up 2. And they're going to call a timeout and kick a field goal to win it. Should be a 53-yarder. Ziggy, I know. He's crazy. Tyler Bass for the win. And he got it. It looked like he missed it. Sheesh. I think he doinked it. Oh, it hit the net and bounced back out. And the Bills will win. Which means we have a confirmed Chargers and Texans matchup in the first round. Which is not cool at all, but here we are anyways. As Tom Brady got eliminated from the playoffs. and more than likely will retire, as he announced he will not be going back to the Indianapolis Colts. And we don't really see him playing anywhere else. I mean, I guess it could happen, but more than likely it will not. Texans should really sign their players if they want to have a shot next season. No, the Chargers can't get the 2 seed. They're stuck at the 5. That's why I said the Chargers have a confirmed Texans-Chargers matchup. Texans are going to be the 4 seed, and the Chargers are confirmed to stay at 5. But the Texans, to make their record look a little bit more, I don't know, not horrid. Yeah, I'm just reinstating it, Andre. Got a 24-17. Tom Brady on his last game in the NFL might come away with a win as the Texans look to make the playoffs with a under 500 record. And Jalen Hurts going to run for it. They do have 2 timeouts. That'll bring up 4th and 4. And oh my goodness, what a huge run! They're going to rule him out of bounds? They are. That is huge. Ronald Jones, recently traded to the Texans from the Broncos. Jalen Hurts to ruin those chances. And that's going to be a run for about a couple. To kick for the tie. And they got it. And the Texans tie it up. Will we get to see a Tom Brady overtime game in his retirement ceremony? All right, Tom Brady more than likely going to call a run play to send us to OT. Unless Zeke is going to go ahead and run for 10. Yeah, call a timeout. You gained 10 yards on one run. Looks like they could be in a throwing formation, going for it all. Tom Brady might throw a pick 6 to end the game. Tom going for a check down. Stat padding, I guess. Alec Pierce. Don't know why we're really watching this, but I guess we are. This will be huge. Oh, whoops. I messed up. The Texans going to get the ball to the Colts on the kickoff. So I guess we will get to see Tom Brady orchestrate a season-ending career. Oh, there's a flag. I mean a season-ending drive, and more than likely his career-ending drive, as there is holding on the receiving team. And that'll bring them down back to the 11. Tom Brady, we need 89 yards. And he's going to throw it to 14 for a quick pickup of 4. Tom Brady's 2nd and 6. Handoff to Zeke. And that's going to pick up about another 4. Brady with a good throw to Pierce. W play right there. Alec with 6 for 95. unfortunate. There's a 1-yard run for Zeke. Zeke, fresh off a re-sign for the Colts for another couple years. There's Mo Alley Cox with a 5-yard dunk. 4. 3rd and 5. You got to pick out the first here. And 14 with a misread. And there's going to be a punt to the Texans. Here's the punt. And couldn't get enough backspin on it. And the Texans going to start at the 20. And Ronald Jones with a crazy 7-yard carry. Play fake. Hurts on the run. Picks up a first and a lot more. And that's a huge run. That will stop the clock. This will more than likely be the final play until the 2-minute warning, and they'll pick up about 7. And Jones with another run for a first. And first down, not going to happen. They call him first down Jones for a reason. And there's a good dunk pass. That's going to pick up about 3. 3rd and 6. You could win it with a field goal here, if their kicker can make it. Hurts is going to scramble. And he's going to slide. Almost gets hit. And that's going to pick up a first. They're milking this clock. They feel like they can get a field goal here. It's going to be another run play. Ronald Jones won't be stopped or denied his first down. Except for he will be, as it'll be 2nd inches. Apparently the refs weren't known for his Ronald Jones the first type of mentality. More like the second, as they're going to give it back to Jones on this play. No question. No, Hurts is going to take it himself, and he's going to run. And he won't go down without a fight as he gets it down to the 9. That's a missed call by me. First and goal. Here's the run. Ronald Jones with a touchdown would win it here as he stumbles to the 1. And they don't have a timeout. They're not going to have time to get the field goal unit out. They call the play. Ronald Jones for the win, buzzer beater. As Jones carries in overtime. Yeah, Ronald Jones the first down man. Apparently he's the second down man. As the Texans going to give Tom Brady his final loss of his career. Not a bad game under any circumstances. Just one no one actually really wanted to see. We all wanted to see him retire. But we're tired of Tom playing. The Texans going to get a bunch of upgrades. Texans should be able to own this division for a bit. Hashtag Baton. We hope. Man, if he comes back. Really? Jets are a top passing defense. That is insane. Actually, not really. But here's a game that matters nothing. Except to shake up the draft. Axel, we don't. All we know is the Colts gave him a hefty offer, and he declined his offer with the Colts. So more than likely, at 47, we're thinking he's going to retire. We also thought he would retire many seasons ago. Usually when a old person declines their final contract, usually that means they're headed for retirement. He could just want out of Indianapolis, we just don't know. And the Giants are up, which could be their first win this season, and they're gonna get it. The Giants get their first win as Kenny Pickett gets a gigantic contract to lead this Giants team into the future. And now, game that matters a lot. We got Detroit versus Cleveland. Detroit playing for a playoff spot. They are at home. They need this win. They need it bad. This would give them a chance with the already 9-8 Rams and Packers. They, with a loss, would be eliminated. So those Rams and Packers fans really hoping Detroit chokes here. 7-0. 7-7. Giants, welcome to the win club. 21-7, and the Lions are choking right now. 28-14, they needed that quick touchdown. It's a 2-score game, 1-score game, and the Browns will win it with a touchdown to end the game. As Detroit and Trey Lance are eliminated by Kyler Murray and the Browns. Browns had no reason to win that game, but you know what? This is why the lottery exists. It makes teams actually want to play. Now, Carolina versus the Saints. On paper, you're like, oh, don't matter. Except for the Panthers lose this game and the Falcons win, the Falcons move into the 2 seed. Where are the Saints? Here we go. So this is a huge game that the Panthers are going to want to make sure they get this win. Saints got a lot of players to sign still. I recommend signing them. Wonder if the Chiefs guy's here. I see him online. Saints first on the board, 10-0. 10-3. 10-10. 20-10, 23-10. Saints playing upset here. 26-10. 32-18 as the Panthers are going to lose this week. That one really hurts because it's a division game as well. Stenson Bennett apparently did really well. Now the Falcons will have a chance to move back up into the division winners section. Now Yaya, the new owner of the Ravens, will get his first chance to face ESJ and the Cardinals. Bendy, I'm assuming you... I mean, yeah, you're still in playoffs, but you're not going to get home court advantage. Potentially. But I guess a home field advantage doesn't always help if you are just the better team. Ravens playing to lose this game. I'd recommend they do if they want a high playoff chance next season, because they need to get some picks. They need to get some high picks, and the draft lottery is going to be happening tonight, and in the next sim at the end we should be able to reveal it for you all. So that will be very interesting. Can't wait to get that decided. 3-0, 3-7, 10-7, 14-10. Cardinals up 7. Ravens closing in behind. Tie game. And the Cardinals get a touchdown at the end, but miss the kick because it was blocked. The Ravens, no timeout. Final throw. Over the middle, and he's not able to break free. And that will end the game as the Cardinals going to beat the Ravens. Moving to 7-10. Oh, ugh. Jacksonville versus Seattle. Seattle, with a win, could potentially move up to the 2 seed. And with a loss, they could potentially move down to the 4. But they're at least guaranteed to that 2 to 4 spot. It just really depends. Do they want to play the Falcons or Panthers? Do they want to play the Bucks or the person who's coming in at the 7th seed? Obviously, they don't have complete control, but that could be decided here. Seahawks 7-0. Bendy, you completely are, which would make sense if you drop. 28-17. 31-17. And the Seahawks are going to win. Potentially, they at least clinch the 2 or 3 seed. Now it depends on the Falcons whether they move up to 2 or stay at 3. They could either play the... Wow, they could... I'm not even going to break it down. They could play a lot of teams. So instead, we're just going to go straight to the prime time game. I thought that was game of the week. No, it wasn't. Could be. Could be game of the week because a lot changes here with a Cowboys win. With a Cowboy win, they're in playoffs. More than likely. Lots of teams going to be sitting at home watching this Falcons-Cowboys game because they need this win. If the Falcons lose, the Seahawks gain the 2 seed. It'll more than likely play this Cowboys team. Rams and Packers both cheering for the Falcons. Otherwise, they could be sweating to figure out who is selected to be that 7 seed. Cowboys up 3 in the second quarter. The Cowboys going to make sure they want to be up. And 14-10, 17-10. It's a 1-score game still. 2-score game, 1-score game. It's still 1 score as the Cowboys going to take the lead. But Petritt has C.J. Stroud in scoring position with 12 yards to go. Von Rowe with the win, you would be potentially in the playoffs. With a loss, you would be eliminated. And I believe you have the tiebreaker over everybody. And Algier gets brought down, 4th and 7. This will be a close one, as the Cowboys have no timeouts left. And the Falcons gonna kick and take the lead with Koo. That's about the best thing that could happen for the Cowboys there. They are now only down 2. With a field goal, they could win it. With Lamar Jackson, I'm not sure. At least they don't have Dak Prescott to choke it, as it is a good run back to the 28. Yes, Bonner, you were like 2-6, and your team has come back from oblivion and is now 8-8 in the playoffs right now. So that means I think you have the tiebreaker. And the Falcons are a really good team, 11-5. So this could be the decider, as Albert Okwuegbunam picks up 11 yards on that first throw. 6-second runoff. They need a field goal. Lamar, quick throw to Damian Harris, and that's going to pick up 10. McManus needs to get to about the 40. Lamar looking, and he's going to take off himself. Going to get to that red line, going to slide, get the field goal unit out there right now. No, they're going to go for it all. They didn't have time. Oh no, that's a horrible play call. Cowboys get eliminated as Lamar wasn't able to knee the ball. Can we sign a petition to get Madden IQ to like knee the ball? Like, I've never seen it. And it would just make so much sense. Or spike it or something. It's stupid. As the Dallas Cowboys fall to 8-9, meaning the Packers or Rams could be that 7 seed. We just do not know yet. As we have a Broncos game up. Good. Alright. On Xbox Simulation, it's probably different, I would agree. Alright, come on, Broncos, let's go. We got Broncos and the Eagles. Broncos just beat the Chiefs last week. And the Broncos are also trying to tie the Chiefs' best record in a single season. And tie the Vikings. Is there a way I can add that smartness into this game? Broncos get this game at home and will get the ball to start off the game. They will score 7 straight off. 7-7. 14-7. Joe Burrow right now is competing with Josh Allen for MVP. And we need a game here. 21-17. The Broncos are behind. Now 11. Now they take the lead by 1. And it is a 2-point game. Don't really know how that one happened, but Shaq Galloway is carrying right now. Axel, I have an Xbox 360. This is the first time we've seen the Broncos in a minute. And they get a pickup of 3 yards. Joe Burrow, that's a good stat pad this season. 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. We'd love to end the game with 1 more touchdown. But we won't, as Noah Ruggles will kick way out of his range. A 58-yarder. And he missed it, of course. Like, why would he make it? Bro, it was so left. Alright, the Eagles have to get a first down to win. Yeah, the Xbox 360 works. Oh, they just missed the tackles. Oh, they just missed the tackles. And that game's going to end in an Eagles victory. That's unfortunate. 57-yarder. Never leave it to Noah Ruggles. unfortunate. Well, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. I'm hoping that'll be enough for Joe Burrow to get the MVP. Now we have the game of the week. Ben Black, not even an 80 overall yet. Unfortunate. Now we get to find out who will be playing the Bills. Bendy, it would be an upset except for the Broncos had no reason to play. Because they had already clinched the 1 seed. With Madden IQ, yeah, obviously I want them to win because it just makes sense, but Madden has no IQ. The Raiders get a few upgrades before this week. No, the Chiefs do. What? Yeah, the Chiefs get the upgrades this week. Chiefs with a victory. Pretty sure would eliminate the Dolphins and the Raiders. So right now, the Raiders can decide if they want to die. Andre, I want one. It's just, it's really hard to stream on. Why would you make my PC go boom, Mindy? It doesn't seem very nice. Here we go, 7-0, 7-7. It's a snowy game here in KC. 14-7, 14-10 is Brock Purdy's trying to get a playoff spot. They are down 2 possessions, now 1. Mahomes playing for the playoffs, 38-17. And the Raiders are going to fall. It was close. But Brock Purdy couldn't get it in the end zone. No one was expecting the Raiders to be better than the Broncos, Chargers, or Chiefs. And, well, that's what we got. They were almost a playoff team as the 7th seed, but the Steelers were able to sneak in there. And now the game that I don't know if it matters. The Dolphins might have missed the playoffs with that one, which would be hilarious. Even though I would like to see a Dolphins-Bills matchup in the first round. Love to see those two egos match up. The Dolphins with a loss would definitely be eliminated. But who knows? It's also snowing in New England, which is really bad for the Dolphins, because Tua can't throw the ball in the snow or at all. 7-0, 7-7, 14-7, 17-7, 10-point game, and a pick already. And the Dolphins are gonna fall to the Pats. As the Dolphins fall and are the 8 seed, which is just horrible, as Daniel Jones has a better game than Tua turn the ball over and never make the playoffs. Bye, Dolphins. As these are our final game scores this week. Joe Burrow with a 51 touchdown season. Insanity. As we will figure out who that 7 seed actually is. It's definitely going to be the Chiefs on the one side. But it could be either the Packers or the Rams. Let's go ahead and go to the wild card round. Come on, baby. I now have a 98 overall defense. Oh, that's a W. Doesn't make any sense because I didn't get any upgrades, but... Unless... Wait, let me go check if dev changed. Do devs change? I'm gonna go with no. Yep, I'm gonna go with no, they do not change. Alright. So, there we go. And the Packers are the ones to make the playoffs. Dang. What a game. And so we got KC versus Buffalo, Pittsburgh versus Cincinnati, and the Chargers versus the Texans. You know what? I don't know why I'm doing that. We can literally just go look at the playoff bracket. I will get the screenshot and give it to you later. But here we are. The Texans Chargers is bottom left. Make you guys predictions. For me, I think it's a Bills Cincinnati Chargers over here, and I think it's a Panthers Seahawks Falcons win over there. So I'm taking both 5 seeds. Let's go see who our league MVP is this season. Please be Joe Burrow. How would you not give it to Joe? How would you not give it to Joe? Bruh. It just sucks, bro. Alright. And Coach of the Year goes to Kevin O'Connell because he got the 52-1. Whatever. Alright, let's go do standings. Here we are. AFC, Broncos, Chargers, Bills, Bengals, Steelers, Chiefs, Dolphins, Texans, Browns, Raiders, Jets, Patriots, Jaguars, Colts, Ravens, Titans. And in the NFC, we got Vikings, Falcons, Seahawks, Panthers, Eagles, Bucks, Packers, Rams, Cowboys, Lions, Commanders, Cards, Saints, 49ers, Bears, and Giants. And just so you guys know, picks 1 through, I think, 16? Something. I don't really know. Whatever the lottery was. So, I'm just going to go quickly through these. Dang it, I can't do it this way. I'll just do it like this. And then I'll look at it later. Till I get back to the Broncos. Dang, the Ravens have 2 top picks. Alright, so I'll figure out how to use that later. And thank you guys for watching. The playoffs will start probably Wednesday, and then we'll have the draft, or not draft, lottery, Thursday. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys